Hey students, I'm going to be looking away from you because I'm not using the screen that I use for my camera, but we're going to talk about 8.2.5 and how we can create polygons on a square grid. So this is one of the first questions we come to, and it says, remember, not only does the image get bigger, but the distance on all sides get longer away from P. So we're going to create this quadrilateral ABCD with a center of P and a scale factor of 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this image and say, okay, this is where I'm dilating from. So everything has to stay, or I'm going to use this line, I'm going to use this line, and I'm going to use this line and this line to help me determine where I'm going to create my square. Well, if I look at AD, the segment AD, it is exactly one line away from P. So what do I do with P then? I'm going to, instead of 1, because it's a scale factor of 2, I'm going to move that line to this point right here. Now watch. I have a length of 4. So that means I'm going to double it, which means I'm going to have a length of 8. But what you can notice is, look, there's 2 squares above that line, so I'm going to double that and go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have my first line drawn. I also know where this line is going to start. So really, it goes 1, 2 away, so it should be 4, 3, 4. So it's going to be on this line right here. So that's a good thing. My length is good. I'm starting good. So here we go. I know that this length is 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, 4 squares, 5 squares, 6 squares. So I'm going to go over, because it's 6, I'm going to draw, double it, or go 12. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Is that 12? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's my line. And guess what? I know that this line is the same as this line, so it's going to go down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I can connect them. This is all about understanding. We always start from our center of dilation. That doesn't always mean that it's in the middle. What it means is that's where all of my points extend from. They all lead back to P, so P becomes the center. So that's how we would do this one. I'm going to show you the next one a little bit so you can understand it. It's kind of a little different, but I'm going to show you why here in just a second. We want to get rid of this line because I want you to understand how we do all of my lines. Okay, so notice this is on a diagonal, so it feels like it's going to be harder, but it really isn't. I'm going to do the same thing. T is my center of dilation. I have a scale factor of 2. Scale factor of 2, so that means it's going to get bigger. So watch what I'm going to do. From T to Q, it goes up 1 and over 3. So a scale factor of 2 means I'm going to go 2 times 1 and 3 times 2. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, and over 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my point right there. So now I'm going to do each of my points the same way. This one goes down 1, 2, and over 2. So I get 2 and a 2. My scale factor is 2, so it's 2 times 2, so 4 times 4, 4 and 4. So I'm going to go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice that they're staying on the ray. The ray is what shows us that remember in the pictures that we did with the paper that was supposedly torn, and we had 3 of them that were dilations, and the line went right through the corners. It's the same thing. The dilation means it should end up on the same line. So now I can connect those 2 points, and I have this line dilated to here. So now I've got R left to do. R says I go from T to R, I go down 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means 1 and 4, and I'm going to double them. That means I'm going to go 2 and 8. 2 and 8. So I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2 from my center of dilation, and over 8. 1, 2, 3. Now, if this works right, I should be on that center ray that you can see, the dotted line. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my point, and there's my dilation. Grids are so easy to use if we just remember. We start at our center of dilation, go up and over, or down and over, or down and over. We're going to end up with the points on the same line. So that's how this unit all works out, this entire section. The next one, let's you do it as a half. So instead of going 1 times 2, it's going to be 1 times a half, or 2 times a half. But I'm going to let you figure that one out by yourselves. Keep going, doing a great job. Email me with any questions.